Welcome back to the Ohio Farm Life channel. We're side dressing corn today. We're filling up our applicator with 28% nitrogen. We're going to pull it with my uncle's 4430. He has already got his corn side dressed, and we share the toolbar, and he just left it hooked up to his tractor and run it over. So we're going to head out and start side dressing here as soon as we get full. My pump keeps dying on me, so we'll see if we can get filled up. We're only putting 50 gallon to the acre down, and we're going to start on the 30 acres of corn we have here at the home farm. And then we got rain coming, so I might be all we do tonight. We'll have to wait and see what happens. The rain's been coming out of the east a lot lately, and I've just noticed watching the flag that we've been getting a lot of east winds and I guess I just haven't noticed that in the past, or it seems like we're never used to get them, so I don't know what's going on with the weather this year. But we've been dry for the most part. This video will be a while before it comes out, but we've had a beautiful year for making hay, and we haven't had to worry about rain at all. Better get the pump shut off. This is a 12-row machine to go with our 12-row planter, and we have the drops for our sprayer that we can do 36 rows at a time, or 90 foot. But I like using the toolbar if we can put it directly in the ground. The sprayer just puts it on top, so it's a safety if we get rained out and then the corn's too tall to get through with the tractor. But I try to get on it early enough so you can still see the marker from the planter, and that tells you exactly where you need to drive. So we'll get started. Where you see where we've got rows going in all different directions right here, that is a big reason why I want to eventually get row clutches on the planter, because all that is overlap right there, and we'd have a lot of seed savings since very few of our fields are square. We usually deal with a lot of these point rows. So row clutches are something I really want in the future. I personally like having a two-wheel drive tractor like what most of ours are around the farm. My uncle's tried this with the 7810 before with front wheel assist, and you feel like you got room to play. With the front wheel assist tractors, it seems like you've got to be right on. But it's a pretty simple job. I actually really enjoy doing this. There's a lot of people that I think don't like it because they're running over corn, and when you're turning around looking at it, it looks like you're running a lot of corn down, but come fall time when you're shelling corn, you can't tell where you turned around. And this is real easy running right here, straight rows. Up there on the hillside, sometimes you got to hug to the uphill side of the row because the applicator will trail off a little bit on you. And there's times where you got to be rubbing the row with your tractor tire, and then your applicator tire is going to be rubbing the other side of the next row. I think I got a hydraulic hose come out. This field here won't be so easy running because we got a lot of curves we got to make in it. It's possible you can make a pretty decent curve in it and not run corn over, but you got to be rubbing one side of the row with your tires and the other, and on the front tires of the tractor, and the applicator will be rubbing the other side of the row going through the curves. When the corn's getting out of we try to do it small, so that way if you get on it a little bit, there's a chance that it won't snap off, it'll stand back up. But we're running out of time on that phase. Corn's getting far enough along now that it'll just snap off if you run on it. But you can see how I'm keeping it right there on the inside of my tire, and then the applicator's staying off the road going through the curve. looks good right now. We've been fairly dry, which is not a bad thing this time of the year, because if it's drier in the spring, the corn will get a better root system on it for later in the summer when it usually gets dry. Where if it's real wet in the spring, the roots on the corn, they just kind of go out instead of down, and then later on in the summer when it dries up, the corn will roll up and the drought will hurt it worse.
This job is to give you an opportunity to find all your planter parts that fell off. I found something else and it's kind of special, so going into a little story time. My dad was very old-fashioned, and when everybody started getting cell phones, he wanted nothing to do with it. He and he never had a cell phone until it was probably 2012 or 13, maybe 14. I don't remember. But for him to get a cell phone, he waited until DJ and I started running equipment. And once we started running equipment, especially my mom, had convinced him that he needed to get a cell phone in case we had problems, or in case he had problems while he's out farming. Because, well, another little story, he was over here drilling beans one time with our 1586 and at Great Plains drilling. He blew a fuel line or something happened, and he refused to carry a cell phone, so he ended up walking all the way back to the farm. At the point, at the time, we tried saying, well, if you had a cell phone, you could have called us and we could have come and got you. But he finally got a cell phone, and he got it was after planting when he got it, and we went right into cutting wheat, and he lost it cutting wheat. And it was in this field, or on this farm somewhere. And I don't know if can't remember if he had to get out and work on the combine or something. But that night he got home and he realized he had lost his phone. And I'm pretty sure that was in 2013 or 2014. Well, I finally found it today. I've looked and looked for it every time we farmed. It's got a blue case on it. So we thought it would be easy to find, but it was laying one row over from where my tire was going when I was side dressing corn. So, I don't know, it's something kind of special I found. Don't know if it's to remind me that he's watching and keeping an eye on us, making sure we're doing it right or what. It was kind of neat. Well, we're done with this farm now. We're gonna run back. I got a delivery coming to the farm that I gotta wait there for. But my buddy Jared, he just hopped in here with me and went to get out, and the door latch was messed up. Had to use my Leatherman to get the door open. There's a story about that. Last year my uncle called me and said he was stuck in the cab. His door latch broke, and he couldn't get out of the cab. Well, he went to pick it up and drive it to the shop, and the hydraulic hose popped out. So he was stuck because he couldn't raise it up to get to the shop, and he couldn't get out of the cab to hook his hydraulic hose back up. It appears that the door latch is messed up again, so I can get out with my Leatherman, so we'll tear into it. We're on our last pass here at this farm, and I've only got enough. I don't have much 28 left. We emptied all 3 tanks at the farm today, and I have about a little more than half a tank on the applicator, and we got an 8-acre field that I'm going to stop, and that'll pretty much use up what I got in the applicator. But I don't know if we're going to get the drone out today or not. The guy, he ended up getting busy. He works for Heritage Cooperative. I think about everybody's side dressing, so he's been busy running tanks and whatnot. So we will get some drone footage now, but might not be today. I'll probably make all side dress in one video just because we're behind. We'll be cutting wheat before long, so we get on the right road here. We already done the east-west rows and done that part of the field, and we're just kind of finishing up down here. And we'll head to the next field. Back to side dressing corn today. We got I don't know if we can get done today or not. Depends on if we run out of fertilizer, but we're
just filling up for the morning. I just went through and greased the toolbar up, so when it's full, we'll take off and get started again. Hopefully we'll get the drone out today. We got all but one field done on this farm, and the 4430's getting close to needing fuel, so we're gonna head back to the farm just because I don't want to run out. This field of beans here, it's finally starting to green up a little bit. We actually had to replant this and the one right over here, and ended up replanting like 40 acres. We had two Pro boxes of bean seed left from last year, and we tried using them, and we bumped the population up to about 200,000 on the bean planter, and we still didn't get but half a stand, so we went ahead and got some more Pioneer seed and replanted, and I can row it now. Well, that's going to be all for tonight on side dressing, and probably the end of this video. We're down to about 80 acres left, but I think DJ will run it in the morning. He'll get that finished up. We did try to fly the drone, get some video, but he couldn't get connected to get it up in the air. So if he gets it running tomorrow and we can do some video, I'll throw some drone video at the end of this. But as of right now, that's all we got for side dressing. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe.